Good evening, everybody. Welcome into Top Rope Tuesday. Right here on the MV District. Referee Brandon Toll here. What's up, Dan? Yeah, we did good. James 89, John, Alex, Ryan, Zach Halley, Dan, Ben. Everybody, welcome in. Hope everybody's had a good week so far, as it is almost hump day. Whoop, whoop. Let me cut this open real quick. How is everybody? Everybody's had a good day so far. We are almost at the midpoint. Almost at the midpoint of the... All right. Ryan's grabbing him some Heritage High number Thursday. Rips Thursday. Thursday, 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Eastern Time. My Heritage High number should be here tomorrow. So we will have it and we will be ready to go for the early afternoon hours for Thursday. We'll have ourselves a little fun on Thursday. What's up, Ben? What's up, Casada? Bum, 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 bum. Finish pulling up everything I need here. All right. So the plan for tonight is I didn't want to overload too much, especially with us coming back on Thursday, basically going every other day this week. We've got on stage. Everyone liked it, so we're running it back. The 23 Bowman Chrome and the 24 Bowman Draft Super Jumbo Pack. Posted Tier 1 in Prism, 2022 Tier 1 and a 24 Prism 2-box. And then we also have Chrome Sapphire WWE Wrestling, guys. We have Sapphire. We can do, if we fill through the 2 baseball ones, we can see about adding something on the fly as we go. We got some options. We got options. We got options as we go through the landscape of everything here. What's up, Fraley? If anybody wants to take a hack from a personal standpoint, If anybody wants to take a hack at Electric, I got one box left. Last box Magic on Leaf Electric football. That stuff's been really good. Very, very happy with that, with how that turned out. So that's I think Jumbo is the way to go. I think moving forward for Leaf stuff, it's going to be Jumbo products instead of Hobby. My opinion is I think the hits have been markedly better. Jumbo versus Hobby. So that's just me. I could be wrong, but at least from my vantage point, given how much we've done over the past year, that I think it's going to be better to do Jumbo over Hobby. So that is, I think that's going to be the plan moving forward. Put that in there. So how is everybody's day? How was everybody's week? I know we're not completely through it yet. We still got a few days left. It's nice and warm to get out, and got 2 big walks in with Abby the break dog today. 2 long walks too. Sorry to hear that. Yep. I know the feeling. Topps decided to drop that tribute pre-sale on their website yesterday, literally, I think with like an hour's notice. It was ridiculous. So, but we will have tribute. I still can't find a release date on it, but we will have it. Guaranteed. So, April 23rd. Okay. That's going to be a busy weekend for you and me, Ben. That's going to be a real busy weekend. That's weekend of the Topps Conference. That is weekend of the Topps Conference. I think that's Sunday is for us. Starts it on the 25th. So we are going to have a busy weekend. So that's a Friday. That means Friday night Zebra Breaks on the 23rd will be tribute. We can dig into that for sure. Faux show. We'll dig into that. What's up, Mike Jones? I like tribute as a product, so I'm actually. It's also a Wednesday, really? Hold on. Oh, 23rd is a Wednesday. So it still defaults to the 25th for me. To Friday the 25th. So, perfect. Let me write that down. I'm going to write that down. In the meantime, though, we'll have Chrome MLS next week. Of course, it's draft weekend. Of course, it's draft weekend. All right. Write that down on the thing. Of course, it's going to be, they're going to put it on draft weekend. Go figure. Yeah, that weekend's going to be big as a whole. I got a new jersey in, a new Ohio State jersey in last week. I got the jersey from the national championship game, but I got it personalized with my my name and number on it. So for the good old Buckeyes, the national champions. All right, so we got 14 left on the Draft Super Jumbo and Bowman Chrome. 13 left on Tier 1 and Prism, both $17. And then 12 left on Chrome Sapphire Mega. And then the full 28 on Sapphire Hobby. Good old Carnell Tate. I haven't even started looking at. For me, I don't. The Bengals have got a draft defense with the way they structured the contracts of T and Jamar, and with most likely what they're going to have to pay, the deal they're going to come up with Hendrickson. I saw the reports today for Trey Hendrickson that they are working on a deal, and they've told him that a trade is off the table, so they are not interested in moving him. So for whatever deal they're going to need to get done with him, they are going to have to nail the draft for the next couple years in order to make this work. It's just what they're going to have to do. There's just no way around it at this point. No way around it. Poli's grabbing, got Dodgers, Tigers, taking some Heritage High number. Heritage High number's moving pretty nicely. Let's see, PYT 1 with 12 left, PYT 2 and 3 are 17, so right around half. So those are moving nicely to make it work. Very nice. All right. Let me pull up everything else here. So we are off and running. We just need to fill and we will rip. Let's see what the sports news of the day is. Fully prepared. The new deal on Hendrickson. Trades off the table. Stephon Diggs, 3 years, $60 million, including $26 million guaranteed with the Patriots. Okay. I like it. Schulze's in, grabbing some spots. He's grabbing some draft super. Bowman Chrome to take us to 12 and some megas to get us to 9 on that one. Let's see what else is going on here in the sports world today. Russell Wilson to the Giants, $21 million 1 year, 10.5 guaranteed. Yep, just saw that. See what else is going on here in news. Hey, Nick. Hey, yo. Jimmy Butler back in Miami tonight. The Heat is actually leading Golden State. Okay. Let's see here. Stanford fires their head football coach. Who is this? Right-hander Ryan Johnson of the Angels made the opening day roster and is skipping the entire minor league. 22, second-round draft pick of last year. Signed for $1.75 million. Did not pitch after throwing in his junior season at Dallas Baptist. He's expected to work out of the bullpen. He'd be the first player to skip the minor leagues entirely since Garrett Crochet, who joined the White Sox in 2020 when the minor league season was canceled because of COVID-19. He will only be the third player since 2001 to play in the big leagues without a minor league appearance, joining Crochet and Mike Leake in 2010. That would have been Reds, I think. What's up, Doug? What's up, Emart? Since the implementation of the draft in 1965, only 23 players before Ryan Johnson have gone straight from the draft into the big leagues. Wow. Either that is a sign that he's going to be very good, or it's a sign that the Angels bullpen is hurting. Did anyone see the story I posted in Discord about the White Sox? The White Sox have 6, potentially 7 pitchers on the DL already with Tommy John surgery for this year. Like, I find that to be one of the most insane stats I've ever heard. Like, of all teams, it's the White Sox, the worst team in baseball. But the fact that they are 7, almost potentially, it's 6, absolutely 7. One of them's getting looked at this week. That they could be looking at 7, going through 7. That's like you've gone through an entire starting rotation and then some. Like, that is nuts. It is nuts to see that your organization, and you just got to feel bad for him because you can't even buy that bad of luck. And I'm saying this as a Reds fan, and we're cheap. We don't even have those type of problems. Like 7 pitchers. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you go on the DH, like for the year for that, does the salary count against the cap? Because if so, that's a big cap hit for the White Sox. Like a big cap hit. What's up, Danny? What's up, Shane? Like a real big cap hit. That's depending on what the contracts are, that could be a lot of dead money that's out the door. And if you're the White Sox, where you're not keen on spending money anyway, like, what do you like? Do you just not? Oh my Lord! So they're probably shortchanging. They're probably shortchanging their position players then, because they got to pay for all the pitching. Madnar, what's going on? Because they got to pay for all the pitching that's hurt. Like, yeah. Well, I mean, their cap in the sense of they just don't want to spend anything. There's going to be a broader Okay, well, that's good. So at least they're covered for it. You know, and the player's still getting paid. I'll take that always as a good sign. What's up, Raider? What's up, Caleb? All right, we're down to 11 on Bowman Chrome and Draft. We're down to 9 on Chrome Sapphire, Breakers Mega. 13 on Tier 1 and Prism. If we clear through the 2 baseball, I'll post something else if we, that makes sense. That makes sense. Wow. Yeah, I feel bad. I feel bad for him. I really do. That's just that is such a wild stat. Let's see what else is going on here in the news. In the sports news. Ben's grabbing two to get us to 9. Nice. Nick, I'm looking forward to learning a lot of what I don't know. When I signed up, when Ben signed me up, we had to choose, like, I think top 3 things for like the breakout sessions. And for me, it came into 2 different areas. It was social media and marketing. especially as we want to grow what we're doing. Those are full stop. Those are my weakest areas. I can rip and chat all day long. Like we can talk, but I mean, I see my metrics on social media and they're horrible. Now, granted, X isn't the best platform anymore like it was. Swag, free food, meet players, hit Ruben up for a job. Yeah. Yeah. Hit up Ruben and be like, hey, can I have a couple WWE guys on my stream? Um, but I want to learn the things. Short print breakfast sandwiches. That was last year, Caleb. Last year, 2 years ago in Arizona. We saw Ben post about that. Yeah, I have one. I have one industry conference card in my collection, and it's Triple H Auto. That's an industry conference one. And then the other one that's adjacent to that was from the Topps Premiere Party in 22. I have my Votto Auto from that. But I want to learn what I don't know. What am I missing in terms of trying to increase the engagement and the visibility of my social media and make it more efficient as we try to not only promote the streams and promote the breaks, but trying to just get out, get more engagement, more reach, and then learn what I'm not doing from a marketing sense. And I both of those I think are actually geared towards breakers and content creators. So it's going to be right in my wheelhouse. I literally am bringing a notebook. I'm bringing a notebook to actually watch, to actually take notes as we go. So, I want to make the most of this. And then I will, meet people. Obviously, I'm going to know people there already. Obviously, besides, not just Ben. We're going to know people. All right, we're full on that. Let me get tier 1 up. So there's tier 1. I want to know what I don't know. And I want to know from their end what, they obviously know more than I do, especially from the social media aspect and everything. So I want to learn what I don't know. I'm willing to bet they do to some extent, Ben. They got a bigger arm than I do. But yeah, I just want to learn what I don't know. I want to see what they have to say, and figure out how we can apply it. Because, we've, I know Ben's talked about it in Discord about, he, not necessarily because of the hand, but like I'm ripping more, trying to rip more, trying to do it more, do it longer. Like as we continue to grow, I need to figure out the ways that where my weaknesses are so I can try to fix those deficiencies to grow at what we're doing. I think it's absolutely necessary. I think it's absolutely necessary. All right, see you, Ben. So I that's where my mind is going into. That's where my mind is going into Atlanta at the end of April. In just about a month is I want to learn what I don't know. I want to learn what I don't know or attempt to, and I want to utilize it, bring it back to us to continue to build and grow what we are doing as a collective. So, because I want to get to a point where, or I'm streaming more than Ben, we're Ben with his hand. That's a whole different situation. But, Ben is doing more to try to increase the awareness of what we're doing as a collective. Whereas, I can be the hands, or I can be the boots on the ground here, ripping for all of you guys. And that, that was one of the things when I made the decision to lean into this full time. It was kind of with that where I can help grow, but Ben can work behind the scenes a little more, and I can do more ripping for you guys. So I'll tell you right now, I'm getting more tribute than I did last year. So I have every intent of that. That's why you see we've been as creative as I've been with trying to keep going with the breaks through this whole blackout period of no new products from Fanatics is in the attempt to continue to build this. That's where the aim was. What's going on, Psyche Val? So hope that makes sense. So 192, let me grab a spot list. So I know that's a long-winded answer. I kind of went into next level with it. I hope you guys don't mind, but that at least kind of gives you guys an idea from my end of the way I see this, because I can tell you from sitting down with the accountant, like I'm outpacing last year already. I've got some pretty lofty goals. I mean, when I said I'm betting on myself, Hundo P. Like, and it comes with me being hard on myself about it. Let's see here. So it comes with being hard on myself about it, when things don't go right or whatever the case may be. So, I was talking to somebody on Monday who came up to the shop, and we were talking. He had heard that I do this, and we were talking. I told him, I said, I want this to be the last job that I have. Like, I want to do this to retirement. That would be wild if we're still ripping like this in 20 years. I turned 40 in July. So if I turn 60 and I'm still ripping for you guys like this, I mean, the other guy, when I work at the shop, he rips, he's in his late 60s and he's ripping for us. Like, I don't see a reason why this isn't something that becomes ultra long term, especially when you look at the overall landscape of the hobby and you look at box prices. I think there will always be a market to do what we're doing, and build the community that we're doing. So, let's not anyone think this is not a short term. Like, I mean, we're already into this almost 2.5 years now. Like, I'm looking at this as, how do I set myself up so I'm doing this when I'm 60? All right, Casada cleaning up Chrome Sapphire. I like it. All right, 192. Let me get the setup, and we're going to do. And we will start with 192. Let me send out the notification for those who aren't here. So if you guys ever have any questions or anything like that, like, please feel free to ask. Like, I'm an open book about that. When it comes to that sort of thing. Like, this is what I want to do. You have to, Caleb. You can't. I can tell you from doing it with TV and doing it for TV, you have to look at the now, but you got to look 3 steps ahead. You got to look at what's coming down the pike, and I can tell you, from some of my friends that are in the wrestling business, like they very like, and some that collect, they look at our streams, they look at the community. I talk to them about the community, and I'm trying to, there's a saying, at least Eric Bischoff, you say you can be greater than, you can be less than, or you can be different than. And I want to be different than. That's why you see like my video opens and my presentations, the way I present everything. It is all in the attempt to be different than. In the attempt to be different than, you can do that in a positive manner to where we build what we're doing here. I'm not just shooting at a wall. I'm not just putting out, a pricing list in a tweet or anything like that. Like, you get all of that. Like, So, you really have to look at it that in that nature in order to, especially because our landscape with the hobby is always changing, especially now that Fanatics has the stronghold on it. So, all right, let's go. Let's do this. All right. Let's do names 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Let's do teams. Six times. 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so here's going to be the layout for Bowman Chrome 23 and Bowman Draft. So Ben with the Cardinals, Casada Toronto, Scott Hurdle Pittsburgh, Casada Arizona, Andrew Moore Cincinnati, Casada Mets Dodgers, Rays Texas, Michael Van Heck Cleveland, Casada Minnesota, Jared Baltimore, Casada Boston, Rapoli Seattle, Andrew Moore White Sox, Houtling Giants, Ben Rockies, Casada Miami and Kansas City, Zach Cali San Diego, Casada Oakland, Dan Angels, Rapoli Milwaukee, Furtman Chicago, Schulze Atlanta, Amber Washington, Casada Phillies, Astros, Tigers, Yankees. Hi, Amber. James, Rob, Caleb, good evening. So, like, I could tell you now, like, I've already been talking with Ben, and it's probably been annoying. I've already been talking to him about late April. Like, I'm already looking that far ahead into the future because I want to be ready for everything. So, Fanatics makes it hard. I mean, they dropped tribute, but we were able to work on it. Yes, I have it. We'll do that. We'll do that after this break. I've got it here. It's here. We'll rip that. Thank you for the reminder, Casada. Thank you for the reminder. I have it. We'll do that next, and then we'll do wrestling third. Thank you. Yep, we'll do it next. Since we're already doing the random on this, we'll complete this, and then we'll go backwards. And actually, while we're doing this, trade window's open on this, guys. Let me upload that into the app so I can send out the reminder on it. Ooh, I put up the Trinity one too. We got the Trinity baseball break too, guys. Trinity and a Bowman draft tonight as well. Let me get the number on that real quick. Where is it? 182. All right, I added in 182 at least into my app so I can send out the notification on it. So I forgot to upload the other baseball break. I just put it in the shop for tonight. There's a Bowman Draft Super Pack and Leaf Trinity for $15. So we've got 3 baseball breaks tonight. Where's our Philly fans at? Yes, Amber. Yeah, we filled that on Sunday. Or no, sorry, we filled it on Friday actually. It was supposed to show up Saturday. USPS didn't drop it off. They finally dropped it off yesterday. So I have it with me. Yeah, it was all I was missing was a Bowman's Best Hobby box. I got a real good deal on. So we could do something different. What's up, Andrew? All right, last call. Let me grab what we need here. Not much, Andrew. How are you? Good. All right, going once. Going twice. All right. Trade window closed. Today was a busy day. We got the new printer in today. So I had to work on getting that set up because it's got Wi-Fi tagged into it so I can send stuff just over our Wi-Fi. Okay, this is 25192. Bring you guys back over. Get my brake tags started here. All right. So after this break, I've got one more of these, and that is in the shop, 25198. It's a 198 is a draft super pack and a box of Leaf Trinity. So seven autos. 7 autos. All right, let's do this. We will start with Bo Crow. Yeah, we got Trinity, or not. We got, no, not Trinity. Trinity for tonight, but Tribute for next month. We're gonna do some good stuff with it. We're gonna do mixers and we're gonna do PYTs. So we're gonna do a combo of both. What's up, Zach? It actually kind of excites me. I like Tribute's one of my favorite products of the year, so I'm very excited for Tribute. I mean, my Ellie, I like it so much. My Ellie auto was Tribute. Some Tribute. The auto relics into it is what really gets me. I agree completely. The more affordable I can keep it for everybody, the better. So we've already been kicking around on that. So we will be ready for that when we get it. All right, Pasquantino. Bregman Iconic. Rainer Arias, first Purple Shimmer to 199, 188 to 199. San Francisco, that's a good one to start. San Francisco, Jacob Howling. Yeah. Yeah. Jay, that is so random. Rada, Dominguez, Witt, Drew Waters, Marte, Spencer Jones, Ramirez, Freeman, Michael Garcia, Brian Rocchio to 75, 66 to 75 rookie. The Land of Cleve, Michael Van Heck. Crawford, Arias. What's up, E. Hayes? What's up, Kevin? Outman, Vargas, Carroll, Iconic. What's up, Ryan? Tamar, Bergola, Matt Olson, O'Neill Cruz, Drew Jones, that came to the league for Arizona, Merrill, Zavala, Garrett Mitchell, Jazz, Montez Luciano, Vladimir Restituto. First Bowman base auto, Colorado. Ben with the Colorado. Nick, what's up? Yeah, we'll have that. That's going to be busy because we'll have tribute at the end of April, and then in May, normally it's like second week of May is Bowman. So, and we'll have Bowman. We'll have regular full-on Bowman. I want to beat my record of last year. I think we did 5 cases last year. I want to do more this year. I think Bowman of last year, I think still holds the record for my longest stream ever. I think maybe we can beat that this year. Yelich, Witt Iconic, Nootbaar, Japan to 499, 159 to 499. That'll do. Nootbaar in 23 was St. Louis. So Ben, yeah, that's cool. From the World Baseball Classic. Vaquero, Gonzalez, Correa, Buxton, Kierstad, Fall League, Isaac, Mejia, Beatty rookie, Alvarez, Diego Cartaya, prospect process for the Dodgers, Cunha, Gutierrez, Lindor, Alonso, Alvarez, iconic rookie, James Wood, Elijah Green, Senga, Vientos, nice. Lazaro Montes, prospect process to 150 atomic, 77 to 150, Seattle. MB Breaks, what's going on? Seattle, James Rapoli for Seattle. Tapala, Brady House. Oh, I think we may have something good here. Anthony, Dian Jorge, Peraza, Ivan Melendez, Invicta Auto to 25. 4/25 on card. Arizona, Casada. I think that may be one of the first Invicta autos I've actually ever pulled. I like that look. I like that look a lot, actually. Yeah, 75. Here we go. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. What's up, Wayne? Wayne, sorry to hear about your house again, bud. ME682, what's going on? Good evening. So Melendez to 25 to round out the Bowman Chrome box. That was a good Bocro box. All right, let's go and I get it. Trust me. I get it. All right, let's do draft here. I got one more of these Super Jumbo packs. That's for 198 in the shop for tonight. All right, here we go. DeMartini, Rodney Green, Snyder, Shojinaga, Bagwell, Saki, Mathis, Thomas, Blake Burke, Morales, Baez, De Los Santos, Emerson, Abel, Walcott, Tinkents, Neighbors, Bazana to 250, 162 at 250. I like it. Cleveland, Michael Van Heck. That'll do. Bazana to 250 first. All right. Peyton Toll first, Lunar. Byron Chorio to 99 Grass, 58 and 99 in Minnesota. We were just talking about Minnesota earlier. Heard they were selling the team. Team's up for sale. Casada. Christian Moore draft Dylan Cruz in tune to round out the first half. This jumbo box has been really good. Has been good. Very good. All right, let's see. Because we pulled the Nick Kurtz auto on Sunday night. All right. So let's see. Here we go. Egan, Carone, Diaz, Holiday, Scheffelbein, Anderson, Cortez, Doty, O'Farrell, Bryce Rayner, Hagen Smith, Sirota, O'Farrell refractor, Bryce Rayner refractor, Hagen Smith refractor, Sirota, DeMartini, Rodney Green, Trey Snyder, Shoji Naga, Caglione, Plasma, Nick Mitchell, first Bowman base auto, Toronto. Quesada. To round out the break. All right, hold on. Let me put this in the box here. These are mine here. So let's recap. Chourio to 99. Bazana first to 250. Montez Prospect Processed Atomic to 150. Newt Bar World Baseball Classic Refractor to 499. Rocchio to 75 rookie. Arias first to 199. Ivan Melendez Invicta Auto to 25. Nick Mitchell first auto. And Restituto first base auto to round out the break. All right. Let me grab spots for our Bowman's Best. Hold on. So this is going to be 182. Hey, Colt. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let me send out the notification. Two. Clean off YouTube. All right. All right, let's do some random in here. Joe, Ryan, what's up, guys? Good evening. How are you? All right, let's do the random here. Five times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 222 Topps Rip, 23 Archives Collector, 24 Bowman's Best. Doing good, Ryan. All right, here we go. Quesada, White Sox, Astros. John, Boston. Bill Greg, San Diego. Lawrence Harris, Dodgers, McCartan, Nationals, Furtman, Tampa, Casada, Cubs, Yankees, Twins, excuse me, Rapoli, Phillies, Furtman, Toronto, Ryan Wolf, Cincinnati, McCartan, Atlanta, Doug, Angels, Greg, Cardinals, Doug Martin, Miami, Casey, Giants, Casada, Baltimore, John Key, Seattle, McCartan, Mets, Casey, Rockies, Pirates, Casada, Detroit, Culpa, Cleveland, Casada, D-backs, Rangers, Culpa, Oakland, Garrett, Milwaukee, James Rapoli, Kansas City. Trade window is open. Blue Jays up. Angels or Marlins for Twins for Doug. Grab what we need here. Right. Angel. All right, so Angels for Twins. Done and done. Done and done. All right, any other trade offers? Any other trade offers? All right, going once. Going twice. Trade window closed. Bring you guys back over. Ugh. That stinks. That's going to be a big loss for the Bucks, especially as they're getting ready, trying to be, trying to get as good in a good position for the playoffs. That stinks. Yeah, that just puts more pressure on Giannis. Amber, I'm a Bucks fan, so yeah, I went to my first game a couple years ago up at Fiserv. I actually flew up for it. Yeah, I still have yet to see Giannis play in person, though. That he did not play in the game I was up there. So instead of Giannis, I got Thanasis. One is definitely not like the other. It was last week of the regular season 2 years ago. It was Bucks and Memphis. So Ja was still playing. Yeah, I got the stunt double. Yeah, it was literally like it was last week of the regular season. It was like a Friday game, and on Monday they locked up the number 1 seed in the conference for the playoffs. So they sat everybody. So they honored Giannis for hitting a record, though. Send that to the printer. Yeah, I still got to see Giannis play in person. Did I tell you guys last summer I got to meet Halliburton, Tyrese Halliburton, when I was in Indianapolis? That was cool. Ooh, we got some front-loaded color here. Save that for a minute. Yeah, he's a real cool dude. Josiah Gray, rookie. Connor Falefa, Castro, Jackson, rookie. Rivera, rookie. Sammy Long, Oshkosh. Wait a minute. Have I been? No, I've been to Appleton, not Oshkosh. Scherzer, Bodie, Jimenez, Daza, Jimenez, Aguilar, Grisham, Sean Murphy, Minea, McGee. I've been to the minor league ballpark up there in Appleton. Jock, Keto, rookie. Faedo, rookie. Kevin Smith, rookie. Freeman, Gray, Keybrine, future stars. Rookie combo. Pena, rookie debut. Kirby, rookie debut. Shohei, 87. Witt Jr., 87 rookie. That'll do for that. That's a good run there on that. All right, let's go into the parallels here. Kelly, Shohei, Brady Singer, pink to 25, 18 to 25. KC, James Rapoli. Tom Murphy, Greg Holland, Emmanuel Clase to 25, 7 to 25, and a Whit Merrifield red to 5, 1 of 5. Rapoli, Kansas City again. That was a good little run there. Yeah, I went to Appleton. I did a wrestling show at the stadium in Appleton at the Timber Rattlers Stadium in like 2015, 2016. I got a ball. They gave me a ball. The field crew gave me a ball. Yeah, it was a nice stadium. I remember that because we changed in the Timber Rattlers locker room. It's nice. It's nice, but for minor league standards, I've seen a lot worse. It was very nice. Marte, Trout, Judge, Haas, Gonzalez, Miller. What's up, John? Escobar, Duvall, Suarez, Jace Peterson, Adrianza, Verdugo, Valleca, Ian Anderson, Dobnak. We don't have any minor league teams near me, which stinks. We have Frontier League, and that's it. Mayhew, White Sox team card to 25, 22 of 25. White Sox, and this one is Casada. Nice. Yeah, I wish we had a minor league team that was like even double A. I'd take double A. Beatty, Bassett, Walton, Azokar rookie, Joe Perez rookie, Lucius Fox rookie, Strom, Smiley, Arcia, Tommy Pham, Derek Hill, Black Detroit. Detroit is Casada. City of Walk-Off Love, team card. Elio Ramos, rookie pink to 25, 8 of 25. San Francisco. Casey Mitchell. What's up, Sheen? What's up, Ryan? Yeah, I got to eventually figure out something. I know I'm going to the Bristol game in August. Reds Braves at Bristol Motor Speedway. That'll be fun. I'm probably just going to drive in day of for the game, I think. I don't think I'm going to do any kind of stay over or anything. I've done the drive before. All right. And then Pache Future Stars. Ray McCullers Cole, Detmer's rookie debut, Jordan 87, Seiya Suzuki 87, Cubbies Quesada. All right. Ernie Banks. The box Tappa. All right. So we got 3 left. Do I have 3 closers for Tier 1 and Prism? And then we've got 1 wrestling on still. And then we got Super Draft. Super Draft. Wow. That's a different league. Draft Super and Trinity. And Trinity is our other baseball of the night. And then if we have enough wrestling, I've got a Sapphire up there. We can always do a second run at Sapphire tonight too. Love it. All right, I'm gonna put the other base one. So on stage is coming the last Bowman Draft Super Jumbo pack from the box that we started on Sunday, and then Trinity Baseball. So seven autos over that. Paris, and I know there's people that remember how good Trinity is. Paris, Matsui, Luciano, Lipscomb, Ramos, Tovar Purple, Koufax, Santana, Rocchio, Grayson, Yelich, Mookie, Vaughn, Evan Carter, New Breed rookie, Turner, Buxton, Seaver, who we got red coming up here, Beltran, Sosa, Darryl, Buster Posey, red to 50, 43 of 50, San Francisco. Hey, Nick. San Francisco's eating here in this one, too. Billy Williams, Babe, Patrick Bailey, Yamamoto, rookie. Jordan, Nestrini, Michael Harris, Abbott, Reynolds, Basabe, Sheehan, Skubal, Contreras owned the game, Westberg, rookie, Blanco, rookie. Nice. Are there margs? Are there margs to go with that grilling, Nick? McGee's getting the eclectic jumbo. McGee's closing us out on eclectic. I like it. You got to have a marg with that grilling, Nick. It was Taco Tuesday for lunch today. That's actually really clean. That's some clean eating there, bud. I'm clean eating too, so. It was Taco Tuesday for lunch with the homemade taco salad. And then for dinner, it is tonight when I'm done, it's steak or stew meat, steak stew meat grilled up with a garlic sauce that Mrs. Zebra made and mashed potatoes for the meals this week. Barrios, Otto, Grayson Purple, Witt, Seiya, Gunner, Melendez, J-Ram, Scherzer, Griffey, Buster, Contreras, Westberg at the break rookie, Utley, Lindor, Jesus Lizard, Henry Davis rookie, Ramuto. It's the house has smelt great all afternoon, Nick. Trust me. Stanton, Michael Young, Wade Meckler, on card, red rookie auto to 10, 3 of 10. Eat San Francisco, eat Greg Riersma. Oh, not Greg Riersma. San Francisco. Oh, St. Louis. San Francisco. Where's San Fran in this? Casey Mitchell. The Meckler to 10 rookie auto. Diaz, I can't wait for him to come. I love his entrance with Timmy Trumpet. Haniger, Kybert, Boggs, Manzardo rookie, Judge, Cease, Gorman, Arenado purple, Yoshida, Carpenter, Diaz, Springer, Rocchio, purple. Garver, Gore, Colt Keith, rookie. Evan Carter, rookie. And Teoscar to round that out. All right. So this is all a primer for the main event for this break. Finally, it showed up. Bum-ba-dum. Best. Finally. It finally showed up. Let's go. Bum-ba-dum. Bowman's Best. Honestly, Tribute's one of my favorites, Garrett. Yeah, there's JJ. We'll have Bowman. I actually like the design of Bowman this year. So, but for me personally, as a collector, Tribute's one of my favorites through the year. Tribute. And then Cosmic is a good one for me. Finest, Cosmic. I like Bowman's Best. Chrome, obviously. Yeah. Simpkins, how you doing, bud? Simpkins, you got a big stack with me. Just heads up. Just fair warning. I don't know if you know that or not. Encarnacion Strand, Chase Burns, DeVries Best Ballers, Waldschmidt, Refractor Auto, Arizona. Arizona is Casada. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Bowman. I like the design this year. Jacob Wilson Refractor, Skeens, Kowser, Witt, Judge Wave, Freelick Rookie Refractor, Seager, Victor Scott, Imanaga Rookie, PCA, Impact Players, Mini Diamonds, Connor Griffin, Endy, Evan Carter, Chanel to 250, 140 at 250, PCA Rookie Refractor, and a Bryce Eldridge. San Francisco's eating on the autos in this break. Hola, CJ. How are you? ¿Cómo está? Are you going to come to the National this year? Yeah, we got Nationals planned. Dude, CJ, I totally get it. I just met last week with my CPA. I totally get it. Just met with my CPA to go over what the damage is for this year. All right. Vlad, Tin Kents, Tatis, Freeman, Trout Refractor, Matos, Max Clark, Holiday, Impact Players, Rookie Refractor, Enrique Bradfield Jr. Auto, Baltimore, Exada, Wilkin, Jordan, Rafaela, Gonzalez, Walker Martin Shots by the Kid, Henry Davis Rookie Refractor, Gunnar, Abreu, Dominguez, Salvi to 99, 17 to 99, KC, James Rapoli, and a Curtis Mead Rookie Refractor. All right. Last set here. Round out this break. Christian Moore, Acuna, Lawler Shots by the Kid, Jared Jones Rookie Refractor, Perdomo, J-Ram, Adley, Dominguez, Fabled Phenoms. Judge, Galoff, Emerson, Yamamoto, Best Ballers. Bryce Terang, Shots by the Kid Auto to 250. 96 at 250. Milwaukee, Garrett. I think this is one of the first Shots by the Kids autos I've pulled. Well done. Caglione Refractor, DeVries, Rojas, Parker Meadows, Colt Keith rookie to 299. 40 at 299. Detroit. Casada. And Ellie to round out the break. All right, let's recap. Colt Keith to 299, rookie. Terang Shots by the Kid Auto to 250. Salvi to 99. Bradfield Auto. Chanel to 250. Eldridge Auto. Waldschmidt Refractor Auto. Meckler Rookie Auto to 10. Posey to 50. Singer to 25. Merrifield to 5. Clase to 25. Derek Hill Black. Ilio to 25 rookie. White Sox team card to 25 to round out the break. Boom. All right. So we got the last one for this Super Jumbo box right here. And it's for the break on stage. That and Trinity. $15. 7 autos. I have the I have a 101 from that. The Rhett Lauder 101 patch auto from Trinity. Yep. Doug gets it. All right, up next, we'll come back to baseball. Up next is we got Tier 1 still. We'll do that after Chrome WWE because Chrome went first. So 25188. Grab spots on 188. After this, we'll do Tier 1 in Prism. And then we can do the last Bowman Draft Super Pack and Trinity. Give me a sec here. And then we'll come up with some other stuff besides the PYTs for Friday. I'm not for Friday, for Thursday, I mean. Thursday afternoon. Thursday afternoon lunchtime. Got some fun Thursday daytime. We don't do many daytime rips around this parts. We do not do many daytime rips around these parts. All right. Grab spots. All right. I got our list. All right. All right. Grab a spot list. All right, let's do some randomizing here. Take you guys over. We got the tournament on Thursday as well. Thursday's opening day. So Thursday starts opening the run of opening days. What's up, Brian? What's up, ZDAB? Yeah, Thursday starts opening day. All right, here we go. 9 times. All right. Here's our team. Here's our, not team, but our spot list. $11, 1, 2. All right. All right, here we go. So Chris with the punk spot, Rapoli, Roxanne, Andrew Moore, Orton, Jared Warrior, Garrett with the Foley spot, Crystal Batista, Casada Eddie, Schulze Cody, Gentipoli Roman, Crystal Solo, Casada KO, Rapoli Kofi, Wayne Rollins, Casada Brett, Emart Ray, Crystal Charlotte and Alexa, Garrett Rhea, Kevin Cena, Wayne Rock, Crystal Bianca, Schulze Damian, Casada Tiffany, Nick Becky, Casada Sean Hogan, Crystal Taker, and Austin. What's up, Guthrie? What's up, Kevin? Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Well, tune into your sport of choice, and then tune in here Thursday. All right, trade window is open on WWE. Trade window is open for anybody that wants it. All right. All right. Any trade offers on this? For the one we just did, Guthrie, yes, but there's another one on stage. The one on stage is a box of Leaf Trinity and one Bowman Draft Super Jumbo pack. 7 autos. 7 autos. Yep. All right. Going once. Going twice. All right. Trade window closed. Okay. Bring you guys back over. Grab what we need here. All right, what's up, Kev? So we're down to 20 on that. We can do that. $15. We got it. All right, we're starting with the Mega. Here's Breakers and then Sapphire. Sapphire. I was actually watching some late 89, early 90 wrestling earlier today. Alrighty, here we go. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with that. I mean, the late 90s were great just because the crowds were so white hot then too. You know? You started getting into the big stadium shows every year. But man, for me, it's like WrestleMania 4, 5, and 6. Anything from like 86 to 93. That 7-year window. My first Raw that I went to was in September of 97, the night after Ground Zero in your house. So that's when Austin was out with the neck, but was still Intercontinental Champion. It was the night he stunned Sergeant Slaughter. So the rocket ship was already on him at that point. It was wild. I still have the match card from that somewhere here at home. All right, so I'm gonna say this up front. If anybody had seen it on social media, there's a spot. Oh yeah, yeah. I got the match card from my first show ever that I went to in '90 at Riverfront Coliseum in Cincinnati. So if anybody sees it on social media, there's a spot from the dark main event after Raw on Monday that involves the ref doing a cartwheel. Don't think I can do that. I can't do cartwheels. Rhea, Candice LeRae, Brinley Reese to 13. 4 of 13. That's a good start to this. This is one of the Mega exclusives. All right. Trick, Julius X Factor, Rikishi, Julius, Rob, Gigi, Big E, Eric Allen and Ginter Refractor, Pierce X Factor, Damian X Factor, Pierce, Damian, wow, Chelsea, Ray, Johnny Gargano to 175, 125 and 175. What's up, Joe? Steamboat WrestleMania, Charlotte X Factor, Eric, Charlotte, Eric, Bubba, Carmen, Kane, Dom 85, Undertaker X Factor, Blair Refractor, Gable, Taker, Dante, Jade, Joaquin Wild, Ted DiBiase, Allen and Ginter, Drew X Factor, Gable X Factor. There's potentially $20. Drew, Pete Dunne, Cora, Andrade. How about a Finn Balor, Titletown green to 99, 70 and 99. There we go. Rollins X Factor, that's 40, potentially $40. Jey Uso X Factor, Obafemi and Rollins. Those are going to the Roman spot. So the Roman spot in this is James Rapoli. That's some potential buyback there, Rapoli. That between that and the base, that's potentially $60 in potential buyback credit. Some good buyback credit right there. And then we had some Charlottes in there too for the buybacks. Yeah. Night 2 for us. WrestleMania Night 2. April 20th. All right. So we got purple to 10 a couple of times over here. Okay. So we're going to kick it off with Bronson Reed Paradigm to 10. 2 of 10. It's a good start. I don't know. I'm either or. I haven't really figured it out yet. Mysterio to 75, 30 of 75. Andre Chase Refractor. Asuka. Orton to 99, 37 of 99. That'll do for Andrew Moore. Alba Fire. Here's our to 10. Carlito to 10, 6 of 10. That should be going to the Rhea Ripley spot as well. Mick Foley to 99, 86 of 99. Tatum Paxley. Ilya Dragunov to 75, 55 of 75. Looks like we got a purple auto and a gold auto. So purple to 10, gold to 50. It's been a good box. It's been a real good box. All right, so we're going to just start straight away. Grayson Waller, gold geometric auto to 50. 37 of 50. And then behind that, our other auto is going to be Carmen Petrovic. Purple geometric auto to 10. 1 of 10. Okay. All right. Take that. Right. Get these in top load. And then now we are on to Sapphire. All right. Main event. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Topps Chrome Sapphire. All right. So there's gold. Gold to 50. Base. So that is black. That is another Hall of Fame auto. Or another Legends auto, I mean. Another Legends auto. I agree, Ryan. Green to 75. Orange to 25. All right. Chad Gable, Undertaker, Solo, LA Knight, Yeet, Drew, Rikishi, Duke Hudson, Dion Lennox, Hogan, Sonya, Malik Blade, Miz, Sol Ruka, AJ, and Lash Legend. In those. So we're going to work in parallel numbers to the auto here. So we're going to go top down. Shayna, Blair, Rollins. That will do. Undertaker to 75 Sapphire. 69 of 75 Crystal. That'll do. All right. Gold to 50. Austin, Alexa, Jada Parker, Rob Van Dam. Gold to 50 Sapphire. 35 of 50. Orange to 25. Hank Walker, Kofi, Charlotte Flair, Michin to 25. 11 to 25. Auto Time. Axiom. Wolfgang. Obafemi. X-Pac. Base Sapphire Auto. Take that. On card. Let's see who's got the X-Pac spot. X-Pac is the Kevin Owens spot. Casada. All right. So let's recap. We can do a hobby and a Sapphire tonight too if we fill it. It's up there. We got all 28 spots to fill, but we can do it. We're heating up here. Foley to 99. Carlito to 10. Orton to 99. Ilya to 75. Ray Paradigm to 75. Bronson to 10. Finn Titletown to 99. Gargano to 175. Brinley Reese to 13. Michin to 25. Van Dam to 50. Undertaker to 75. Carmen Petrovic, Purple Geometric Auto to 10. Grayson Waller, Gold Geometric to 50. X-Pac, Sapphire Auto. What's up, Ty? Hey, we got the MBB squared circle for everybody's needs. All right. Up next is going to be Tier 1 in Prism. 196. Grab the list here. Let's grab our list here. And then how many we got? Got 20 left on the Super Jumbo Pack and Trinity. Do one more baseball tonight. All right. Let's see here. All right. All right. All right, let's do the random on this one. All right. 10 times. All right, teams. Ten times again. All right. Now here we go. So Rapoli, Boston, Emart, Kansas City, Casada, Dodgers, Ryan, Cincinnati, Casada, Giants, D-backs, Pirates, John, White Sox, Casada, Washington, John, Chicago, Amber, Detroit, Dan, Colorado, Scott Hurdle, Padres, Casada, Brewers, Yankees, Marlins, Twins, Rapoli, Oakland, Casada, Braves, Zach Halley, Seattle, Dan, Tampa, Casada, Houston Angels, Furtman, Toronto, John Key, Mets, Houtling, St. Louis, Casada, Guardians, Amber, Baltimore, Casada, Texas, and Philly. Trade window is open. Strike Force. Pounds. Rocky's available. Prism Baseball. Panini Prism 2024. You're welcome. All right. What's up, Ryan Worley? Joe McGee, after this, we'll rip your personal of Eclectic. All right. This is 25196. All right. Any other trade offers? Let's see if Emart comes back here. Give him a minute. Okay. All right. Reds and Royals. Trading it up. All right. Done and done. All right. Any other trade offers? All right, going once. Going twice. All right, trade window closed. Bring you guys back. All right. Boom. All right. Get this into the printer. All righty. Do you believe in Joe Hendry too? Because if you believe, you have to believe in Joe Hendry. That would be fun. Out of all three of the 22 rookies, Witt was the one we pulled the least of. So the more we can pull of him now, the better. Excuse me. Clap, clap. I believe in Joe Hendry. Clap, clap. I believe in Joe Hendry. Missed opportunity not having them on TV on Monday in Glasgow. My opinion. I get why they chose Jimmy, but still. Missed opportunity, in my opinion. All right. Go London, in Paris, and Tokyo, America, Canada, and Scotland, and Mexico. I believe in Joe Hendry. Gwynn, Palmero, Tiedemann, Baez, Jackson, Pichardo, Kinsler, Ruby Wave. Junseok Shim, Pittsburgh to 299, 259 of 299 for Pittsburgh, which is Casada. Waldrop top tier, Gavin Williams, Morgan, Boffrin, Murray, Clemmy, Westberg, Bochy, Mattingly, Clifford, Ty Cobb, Ruby Wave, Cole Carrig, Colorado to 299, 85 of 299. Dan Cracy with Colorado, Drew Jones Hype, Yoshida, Canseco, Keyshaw, Louder, Salmon, Snelling, Pereira, Rushing, Bernie Horse, Uribe, Rookie Ruby Wave, Sandberg, Pulsar to 499, 459 of 499, Cubs, John Key, Merrill top tier, Refractor, or Silver, Emerson, Soto, Richie Ashburn. All right, still at 20. Goal tonight will be clean up baseball, and then I'll come up with some interesting mixers to go along with the PYTs for high number for Thursday afternoon. We can do this. Emart's in. Carter, Spencer Jones, A-Rod, Mayer, Madlock, Perdomo, Chipper Jones Silver, Chase Hampton Yankees to 499, 185 of 499. Excited with the Yankees. Kobe Mayo hype. Job Schultz. Pete Rose. Rest in peace, Pete. Leland. I got to get a jersey this year that has a 14 patch on it. Brett. Stafora. Ledbetter. Aiden Miller. I've got my retro Reds jersey for Thursday's stream. I wore my Michelin Road one yesterday, and I've got my home retro for Thursday for opening day. Matthews Silver, Hanley Ramirez, Marlins to 499, 114 of 499. Marlins. Quesada. They're gonna have the 14 patch on them all year, on the jerseys all year. So I'm gonna have to get one. They debuted a new third jersey too that I like, a new alternate. Nova Mile Prismatic, Bloss, Treadwell, Ty Pete, Braun, Bradfield, DeVries, Crawford, Manzardo, Sizemore, PCA Rookie Silver, Abner Uribe, Milwaukee to 199, 34, 199, Milwaukee. Casada, Ty Pete Fireworks, Abel, Mauricio, and Lofton rookie. All right, we're under half. We got this. We're under half. We're gonna do this. We got this. I know we got this. Guidry, Carter, Homer Bush, Troy, Romero, DePaula, Luke Little Silver rookie, Jet Williams, Mets to 299, 259 of 299. Mets is John Key. Mason Wynn, Prismatic rookie, Maya, Colson, McCovey, Tiant, Horton, River Ryan, Ellie, Floyd, Mizorowski, Edgar Martinez, Silver, Tink Hentz, Red, color match, 213 at 299. Cardinals, Jacob Howling. Cole Young, Fireworks. Morales, Randy Johnson, Ewan Lynn, Killebrew, Eckersley, Wayno, Walters, Maddox, Knobloch, Berkman Silver, Johnny Bench to 499, 408 to 499. Redlegs, Emart. There's some trade payoff there. Cole Keith, top tier rookie, Celestin Puckett, Jim Rice. We're still missing all the autos here. It's 3 autos. So which means we should have them in these 3 packs. All right, here we go. Lombard, Blake Mitchell, Carson Williams, McGonigal, Yanquiel, Bobby Valentine, Colt Keith, rookie silver auto. Detroit. That'll do. Amber. There we go. Okay. Eric Davis, Ruby Wave. Piazza Color Match Mets. Orange Wave to 49. 28 of 49. Mets. John Key. There we go. Warming up. Montez Fireworks. Chanel rookie. Feller. Lawler rookie. Burley. Dent. Hassel. Larkin. White. Jacob Berry. Sensational Signatures auto. Miami. Quesada. Emerson Ruby Wave. Porter Top Tier. Isaac. Alderman. Pujols. Sayisi. Lasco. Harris. Drew Jones. Kierstad, rookie. Skeens, rookie. Addison Barger, Sensational Signatures, Pulsar rookie auto to 199. 2 of 199. Toronto. Furtman. Moises Alou, red to 299. 171 at 299. Montreal, which defaults to Washington. Quesada. Louder Hype, Amador Rookie, Soderstrom, and Mike Lowell to round out the Prism box. All right. Come on, Tier 1. Two autos and a relic. And this is really thin. Really thin. So first up is going to be our relic. Torii Hunter. Game used to $3.99. $2.99 at $3.99. Detroit. Amber. All right. Auto number 1. Kirk Herbeck. Tier 1 talent auto to $2.99. 282 at $2.99. Minnesota. Minnesota is Quesada. And then lastly, Brian De La Cruz. Rookie auto to $2.99. 220 at $2.99. Miami. To round out the break. All right, recap. Piazza to $49. Johnny Bench to $4.99. Tink Hence to $2.99. Jet to $2.99. Uribe to $1.99. Hanley to $4.99. Hampton to $4.99. Sandberg to $4.99. Carrig to $2.99. Shim to $2.99. Moises Alou to $2.99. Addison Barger auto to $1.99. Jacob Berry auto. Colt Keith rookie silver auto. Torii Hunter to $3.99. Ravick to $2.99 auto. Brian De La Cruz rookie auto to $2.99 to round out the break. All right. The last thing to catch us up here. Joe McGee, are you here? Let me tag him real quick because he has this. Eclectic Football. Eclectic Football. Okay, hold on. Let me do it this way. Okay, why isn't my screen? My chat's not keeping up. Okay, cool. My chat stopped a while ago. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here. What's going on? Okay. I'm going to have to use my phone for the rest of this because it's picking up my feed, but it has dropped the chat for some reason. All right. Sorry, Joe. I didn't realize that my browser had dropped the chat for some reason. I don't get it. So we're down to 9 on draft. All right, let's do this. I don't know why it dropped. Chat dropped there. So I will just look at my phone the rest of the way. No inscription on this last one. Okay, here we go. Let's see what this last one brings here. Trevor Etienne, Tiger Stripe, Scopes Exotic Auto to 3, 2 of 3, Georgia. It's a start. It's a good start. Ricky White, Red Valiant Auto to 9, 6 of 9. Jadarian Price, Flash Red Speckle Auto to 9, 2 of 9. We're going to have some barn burners on the back of this. Giles Jackson, Pink Flash Auto to 7, Pink Speckle, 2 of 7. Keon Jenkins, Speckle Flash Rookie Auto to 4, 4, 4. Okay. Devin Leary, Optichrome, Pink Auto to 7, 3 of 7. Jared Curtis, High Ceiling, Valiant Auto to 10, 5 of 10. And then lastly, is it this way? Nope, it's this way. Ha ha! Dwight Phillips Jr., Oscar Delp, Nate Frazier, Anthony Evans III, Quartet, Quad Auto to 4, 4, 4. That will do. That'll do. That will do. Very nice. I agree, Dan. So Etienne Tiger to 3, Ricky White to 9, Jadarian Price to 9, Giles Jackson to 7, Keon Auto to 4, Devin Leary Auto to 7, Jared Curtis Auto to 10, and your Quartet Georgia Quad Auto to 4. Got through getting us 2 to get us to 7. Not bad. That's the only quad auto that we pulled in the entire case, too. Congratulations, Joe. Yeah, I'll take that. Take triple autos, quad autos. Take the whole run of them. Really? Wow. So he's starting in AAA? Really? That's wild. That is wild. Okay. I don't understand that. Why did they say he got sent to the minors? Was he just not batting for worth anything? Wow. Okay. All right, I guess. All right, we're down to 7. I have a Langford auto at PSA right now. I got a Langford auto at PSA. And I am waiting on. It's my Cosmic Auto to 75 that I got back over at Christmas. Wyatt was one of those guys that I wanted to eventually get an auto of, but couldn't. Oh, yeah, he's got time. He's got time. He has nothing but time. He has nothing but time. Nice. I'd like Salas to pan out. That would be fun. I know we all were watching him because he was playing in Fort Wayne. Like, I think that would be a fun way to go. Oh, they changed it. Great. All right. So we're down to 7. Sorry, I just had a moment. The new dashboard kicked in for me, and they put in a couple of the things I was talking to him about. Joe, I like where your head's at. Leaf Ultimate. Okay. Hold on. All right. All right. You guys will see why. This stuff's been real good. 1 through 6, Joe. Big hitter, no whammies. 6. All right, all the way over here on the right. If you guys have not seen this, you are in for a treat. What's going on here? Website's acting up for me here. All right, I'll let it figure itself out. Let's rip this and then we'll let it figure itself out here. Then you got 2 in here. Okay. All right. So we're going to start with these 2 over here. First of the 3, signature relics. Rob Gronkowski, 5 relic auto to 25. 7 of 25. Gronk. That'll do. That's a good start. All right. So this one, oh, I think I saw this. This is going to be good. Cristiano Ronaldo. U-Card 6-way game used relic to 5. 4 of 5. All right. All right. Oh, who is this? Oh, Lionel Messi. Auto to 15. Argentina uniform. 9 of 15. This is why this product is this good. There is a reason why this product is this good. Casada, you going to do one? So Gronk, 5 relic auto to 25. Ronaldo, 6-way relic to 5. Messi auto to 15. 9 of 15. And I'm willing to bet money that this alone pays for the box, if not more. Like, phenomenal. Argentina uni, too. I know collectors prefer the Argentina uni over the Miami kit. Whew. Wow, Joe. Yeah. Messi's dirt cheap. Messi's cheap. We all know it. Just you know, we can just do a small little. We can do a small little trade for it. You know. Joe, that was an awesome box. Yeah. Can I sell my kid? Like, yeah, that was very good. That was very, very good. Bertman's in for draft and Trinity to get us to 6. All right. Corey Larry's getting it. Corey Larry's in, as well as Shun. Wow, you guys cleaned that up. All right. Phenomenal. All right, so I'm going to put this up on stage then. Give me 1 sec. Let me get out of this. So the only other thing I've got left besides Heritage High number is WWE Hobby and a Sapphire. Let me pull my team list. I'm going to try it this new way here. So this is this one. See if this works. Behind the scenes, they've been updating the new dashboard. So we're going to see if this works. If not, I will go to the old one and do it through the old one. Man, Joe, that was good. You got me wanting to rip another one of those, man. You got me wanting to rip another one of those. Woo! Nope, I don't think they have it yet. Oh, it did work. Perfect. Got it. They're on it. Do it. That was I'm not saying that sell that ultimate product is literally loaded with bangers. Like we pulled the Steph Curry auto. Like those boxes have been straight no joke. They've been that good. I know it's a high-end product. I know it's hard for some people. Like I even debated not doing a break with it. I thought about it at one point, like doing a break with it and trying to make it cheap, but knowing what we pulled. Yeah, Larry over on YouTube, it ripped about 45 minutes ago. It ripped tonight. So if you want to go back a little bit, you'll see it. If you're on YouTube, you'll see the number on the right-hand side of your screen. You'll see this. You'll see the little Excel sheet. It'll have the break number in it of 25182. All right, let me get the rest of the spots loaded up here. And then we'll run the random on this one. Sec here. I still have the box. You're welcome, Larry. Joe, I still have all the ultimate boxes right here next to me. I'll ask for everybody in the chat. If I put in a cheap break, like let's say if I did like a hobby box of Series 1 and a Leaf Ultimate, would you guys be interested in a break like that? If I tried to keep it cheap by our standards? What do you guys say? Yes, Dan says yes. Yes, I would. Okay, let me make a note of that. So I'll put that on the burner for Thursday. I will put that on the I'll put that on the agenda for Thursday. I don't see why we can't do that for Thursday. I will work on that. I made a note of it, and I'll work on that for Thursday. We can do that with Heritage High number on Thursday. So keep an eye out later tonight, guys. Keep an eye out later tonight, and I'll put some of the pictures from that box. I'll put the picture of those three in the listing too. So keep an eye out for that. All right. My apologies, guys. Everything's moving here. Let me get one more list. All right, let's do the random here. Bring you guys over for Trinity and draft. 6 times on names. 1. Pull this over so you guys can actually see the numbers there. All right. Teams. 6 times. All right, here we go. So Furtman with Houston, Ty with Texas, Corey Larry with Seattle, Andrew Moore Atlanta, Shun Kansas City, Guthrie Yankees, Furtman Giants, Andrew Oakland, Emart Twins, John San Diego, Guthrie Cubs, Ty Cleveland, Dan Cermak Baltimore, Wayne Dodgers, Dan Cardinals, Cermak Tampa Bay, Doug Martin Toronto, Ty Cincinnati, Guthrie Colorado, Shun Pittsburgh, Furtman Nationals, John Key D-backs Marlins, Corey Larry Angels, Andrew Moore Phillies, Dan Cermak Mets, Doug White Sox, Emart Tigers, Andrew Guthrie Milwaukee, Amber Boston. Trade windows open, Astros available. Combo trade for Cleveland, Ty. Orioles, Rays, Mets, 2 of the 3. So Ty, he's offering you 2 of the 3. Padres D-backs or Marlins for Braves. Let me pull this up so I can see this here. Andrew, any interest in the White Sox or Jays for Cubs? Okay. Any other trade offers? Guthrie wants your Astros. Braves for Padres confirmed. Okay, hold on. Done and done. Phillies for Mets. Phillies for Mets. All right, let me see here. Can't read this. Yeah, Ty, he PC's Cleveland. I can vouch for that. O's and Rays. Okay. So Orioles and Rays for Cleveland. Done and done. Mets and Phillies. Okay. Done and done. Yeah, Ty. We were talking about it earlier tonight, Ty. The fact that you got that the White Sox have 6, potentially 7 pitchers on IL for Tommy John already. Like, it's wild. Like, we were straight discussing that. Okay, last call on trades, guys. Last call. Going once. Going twice. White Sox are available. Ty, are you wanting the White Sox? White Sox for Rays, Doug. White Sox for Tampa. All right. All right, we got it. Let's do it. Ty, are you good with that? Confirmed? White Sox for Rays? All right. This community is awesome. All right, last call on any trades, guys. Going once. Going twice. Trade window closed. All right. So here we go, guys. Here's your thoughts. I'll work on getting this posted. And I'll post it now if people want it. Give me a sec here. Let me do this. Let me get all this set up here. So Leaf Ultimate in the Series 1, $22. Random team. What do you think? All right. I'm going to write that down. We'll do that. All right. All right. All righty. I will get that posted for Thursday. All right, here you go. Bring you guys back. There we go. All right, so we'll look to post that for Thursday. All right. And we'll hang up for Thursday. Give me one sec here. Make sure I got all the ducks in a row here. It's weird not having my browser working right now. I'm not going to lie. Now, the $1 million question here is Joe McGee going to do another one? That's the $1 million question. We're going to save this for the end. We'll start with this. We'll do Trinity second. Is Joe McGee going to do another Leaf Ultimate? All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Peyton Toll, Spikerman, Flewelling, Nick Mitchell, Tibbs III, Culpepper, Harlan, Casey Cook, Ferrer, Serrano, Aiden May, Blake Wright, Auger, Vlad, Salas, Shaw, Baez, Albertus, Ty Pete, Vargas, Christian Campbell in action, Boston, is Amber, and then a Hagen Smith in tune. All right. Bowman. Yeah, hopefully they'll figure out Bowman sooner rather than later so we can start planning for it because it's going to be it. Braylon Payne, Chase Burns, Gage Miller, Luciano, Parker, Campos, Causey, Cunningham, Sterling, Norrie, Yasavage, Christian Moore, Bagwell Refractor, Saki Refractor, Mathis Refractor, Thomas Refractor, Burke Refractor, Payne Refractor, Chase Burns Refractor, Gage Miller, Waldschmidt Plasma, Cole Mathis, First Bowman Speckle Auto to 71. 63 of 71 Cubs, Andrew Guthrie. That'll do. To 71 for Guthrie. Nice. Take that. Good. Yeah, good timing on coming in, Andrew. So you've got Guthrie, you've got Yankees, Cubs, Rockies, Brewers. All right, let me grab these. All right, here we go. Trinity. Wrestling guys, we had it in us to do Sapphire and Hobby. Ooh, looks like we got an auto outside of it. Okay. So let's do this. So up front is Luke Adams, green steel auto, 101 pre-production proof. So that's for Milwaukee. Guthrie. Guthrie just shows up and gets 2 hits straight away. Gets 2 hits straight away right when he comes in. All right. All righty. Joendry Vargas, rookie auto to 99, triple nines, 9 of 99. Vargas should be Dodgers if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. So Vargas rookie auto to 99 should be Dodgers. Rainer Arias, steel auto to 10, 8 of 10, San Francisco Furtman. Next up, we've got 2 here. Oh my! Paul Skeens, 1 of 1, Logo Man. Pirate Head. Patch auto. Holy crap. Schoen. Andrew Van Schoenveld. With the eye, with a patch eye. Wow. That'll do. Then behind that, Blake Mitchell to 99, rookie auto, 90 of 99. Yeah, product hit. Yeah, that's actually on the sell sheet as well. That's a sell sheet hit. And then lastly, Yoandry Morales, rookie patch auto to 49, 47 of 49, Washington Nationals. Furtman. There's a reason why this product is good. Hold on, let me get a mag for that. I need to get a mag. It should be a 180. Oh, we got another box. Washington was Furtman. We got another box. Give me a sec. All right. I'm top loading it for now because I can't find a mag, but that's going in a mag when I find it. Blake Auto. I think, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. Let me look. Hold on. Shun, that's a monster, bud. That is a flat monster. So Leaf has given us a bunch of monsters tonight. Blake Mitchell is going to Kansas City. Kansas City is Andrew Van Schoenveld. It is numbered to 99, 90 of 99 for the Blake Mitchell. Huh. All right, let's recap this. Morales to 49, patch auto. Blake Mitchell to 99, rookie auto. Arias Steel auto to 10. Vargas rookie auto to 99. Luke Adams 101 pre-production proof. Cole Mathis to 71, first Bowman Speckle auto. Christian Campbell in action auto. Paul Skeens 1 of 1 logo patch auto. Yeah, I don't know if there would be if there is going to be a comparable one, to be honest with you, Arthur. I mean, I can look as well real quick. Let's see. So you guys want to run that back for Thursday as well? I can repost that for Thursday. We could post that. I don't have any more jumbo packs, Corey Larry. I have to go out and get another box tomorrow. I got to get another Bowman draft box tomorrow, so I can repost it for Thursday. I can post that, and I can post Leaf Ultimate. Let me see if we. Let me see here. See if we can find a comp real quick. So let's see. So the one of one auto over the summer, last summer, sold for $515. And that's just the one of one auto. Hold on, I'll put it up on screen to show you. So there you go. There's the one of one auto. And that went for $515 last summer. Yeah, so that's a monster hit. That is a monster hit, Shun. Whew. Wow. So Shun, I'll mag that. I'll get a mag. I got a mag here. I just got to find it. So yeah, I'm going to do this right here. I'm just going to post that up just so we can see that. Just so we can see that. So tonight I'll repost Draft and Trinity, and then Ultimate and a Series 1 Hobby. For that one will be $22. And then I'll repost the Draft and Trinity, same price. We'll do both of those for Thursday. Along with Heritage High Number. And then we'll have wrestling for it. So you guys, that's cleaned up for tonight. That's pretty much it. I mean, if I'll post the Series 1 now, yeah, I mean, I can. We got to fill it, but I can. I don't have a problem with that. Give me 1 second. Let me, I'll absolutely list Ultimate. Give me a minute. I've got it right here. The Skeens button auto to 3 sold for $900, a $1,200 to $1,500 card. Good night. Good night. That's ridiculous. All right, hold on. I'm posting the Ultimate one right now. Give me 1 sec. Hold on. Give me 1 moment. Let me grab a logo here. It's thinking about it here. Be well, Andrew. All right. I'll repost Trinity tonight for Thursday. All right, I'm going to put it on stage. All right, so there you go. There's a Leaf Ultimate and a Hobby Box of Series 1. Joe's doing an Ultimate. All right, Joe, let's do an Ultimate first. So 1 Leaf Ultimate and a Series 1 Hobby on stage. We got to fill it to rip it tonight. Got to fill it to rip it. We got to fill it to rip it. I'll take a picture of it here in a sec, Worley. Give me a moment. Let me do this first, and then actually, I got it right here. Hold on. Joe, we'll pause for a second. All right, we got 23 left, guys. $22 for Ultimate. It's the same way we do all of our Leafs. Give me 1 moment. All right, I've got it. I'm posting it up right now. And we're down to 21. All right. I took that picture there, posted it in Discord. I'm going to post that up on social media in the morning. We're going to get some heat on that one. Shun, congratulations, bud. All right, we're down to 20 on Ultimate. All right, Joe McGee. They're in the same order, 1 through 5. See you, Shun. Congratulations. Gonna do my best. So he's taking the middle at 3. All right, Joe. Let's do this. Let's go. All right. So we got 2 over here and 1 here. So first up is going to be another Signature Relics. Robin Yount. 5 relic auto to 25. 20 at 25 for your first one. Your second one to 25. Again, 24 at 25. Yo, Trios Relic. Tom Brady, Mike Trout, Steph Curry, all game used to 25. 24 of 25. That is wild. This is the product that's in the break on stage, guys. This is the product that's on stage. And then lastly, numbered to 6, 1 of 6, Leaf Ultimate Signature, Ricky Henderson, Tim Raines, dual auto to 6, 1 of 6. And look at that signature on Ricky. In an Oakland uniform, too. Tim Raines in the Montreal uniform. So Yount, 5 auto relic 25. Brady, Trout, and Curry, triple relic to 25 game used. Ricky Henderson and Tim Raines, dual auto to 6. 1 of 6 for Joe McGee. Joe, that's good too. That's good, especially with with Ricky no longer being with us. And where else are you going to find game used relics of Brady? It just doesn't exist. So we got 19 left on stage for Ultimate in Series 1. If we fill it here, we'll rip it. We'll rip it tonight. Otherwise, it'll go Thursday, and then I will repost it, and I'll post it right now I'll post it right now because I can. I'll repost Bowman Draft and Trinity for Thursday as well. Let's see here. Where is it? So this is going to be 200. It's going to be break number 200. It's all good, Arthur. All right. So that is up. So we'll give it a few minutes and see if we can fill Ultimate in Series 1. I ruined my keyboard. Let's go. We got this. We can do it. We can do it. Bum, 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 bum. We can do it. Bum, 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 bum. I'll make a post here for Discord real quick. All right. Yeah, Fraley. We are we've been very much on fire tonight. Been very Yeah, not every night you get a Skeens 101 and a Messi auto. I abhorrently agree with that. Worley. I abhorrently agree with that. So 19 left. We got that. We got to do this. Anybody watch bowling? I'm just gonna ask for a hot second. Does anybody watch bowling? PBA? So I got a box of 2024 Leaf PBA for me, just something cheap to rip because it's been a long couple weeks. And I ended up pulling a Norm Duke 7 major championships gold crystal auto to 7. It was a bonus auto in the box. because I already have a Pete Weber auto. I've already got my Pete Weber auto, so putting in the Duke in there. So something nice. I had it sitting over here. I was like, wait a minute, I don't think I've shown this off yet. So yeah, those boxes are they're really cheap rips. I think it was like $75 a box for 5 autos, if I'm not mistaken. All right, can we do it? We got 19. We are still at 19. All right, Casey's in to get us to 18. If we can fill this, we'll make this the last break of the night. And then we'll reset for Thursday. I think we can end this on a high note. We've went through the roof tonight, man. So many good hits tonight. Thank you, guys. Thank all of you. I have to say that. Thank you. Like this, you guys are awesome. I'm glad that glad that we do this the way we do it. Fraley's in for 2 to get us to 16. Like the fact that I can put, and I understand not every product is going to be uber cheap, but I mean, I try, especially with the stuff like Ultimate. Like I'm willing to try and make it as absolutely cheap as I can, So that 22 is pretty close to almost break even. So this is more of just, let's see if we can get some high end hits into everybody's hands. I fairly got 2 more. Dude, yeah, this has been a Hot Fire Tuesday. That's what this has been. Yeah, I could. Amber? How would I rename it? I am getting T-shirts printed of that. By the way, of your favorite wrestler's card guy, I am getting T-shirts printed of that. So I'm gonna post them up eventually for some pre-orders for that. With it being one color, it's gonna be cheap. I just got to get them ordered. So I already got it quoted out and everything. I just got to get them ordered. I can get them in a couple of weeks, within a couple of week time frame. All right, we're under half. No, not yet, Mike. I'll probably do that after the first of the month. After I square up the books at the beginning of the month, I'll do that. I got to hold back a little bit because I'm traveling. I've got a couple more things in the priority line for the moment, at least. Wayne's in. McCartan, you going to get in on this? Yeah, I'll have to get. I'm a hat guy anyway, obviously because I'm bald. So a hat would be my first choice. A hat would absolutely be my first choice. I'm right there with you. I right there with you. I got to get some stuff posted. I eventually need to sort through for the wrestling people and do an auction night on wrestling. I got a bunch of that I could just bulk move. That'll have to come soon. I'll have to do that at some point. Maybe I'll save that and do that on WrestleMania too. That may be right to do that WrestleMania on the WrestleMania stream too. No such thing. Not even the Noma to 5 auto. It's Noma. Down to 13. Casey's in to get us to 10. Shoon, roll the dice, be a DGen. Are you trying to say he should do an actual hobby box, Mark? Or Mike? Sorry, Mark. Sorry, McCartan. Fraley's in for 2. We're in the home stretch here. Joe's wow. All right. Hold on a sec. Let me pop it over here. So I'll put this on stage. We can't do this one tonight. But there's the run back of Trinity. There's the run back on Trinity. Joe's always in it to win it. You know what? I like that. Joe, you're picking the box. Joe McGee, you're picking the box. 1 through 4. Two. Right here. So that'll be our ultimate box. We'll do that second. Let me grab the spots on this real quick. Give me another minute here. Let me send out the notification on that just to cover myself here. Notify buyers. All right. All right. Hold on. A sec here. Let me get this set up. And then we're off and running here. Get a team list. All right, let's do the random here. So here's the random. Two times. 1, 2. Teams. Seven times. 1, 2. All right, here we go. So Amber with the Cardinals, Shun with Baltimore, Wayne, Texas, Shun, Toronto, Fraley, Yankees, Shun, Atlanta, Corey, Larry, Tampa, Worley, Miami, Fraley, Chicago, White Sox, Andrew, Angels, Casey, Pittsburgh, Rockies, Fraley, Padres, Casey, Mariners, Fraley, Boston, Wayne, Cleveland, Dan, Mets, Wayne, Brewers, Corey, Larry, Cubs, Joe McGee, Reds, Fraley, Nats, Shun, Oakland and Philadelphia, Amber, Minnesota, McGee, Kansas City, Detroit, Fraley, Dodgers, Andrew Moore, D-backs, Joe McGee, Giants, Casey, Houston. Trade window is open. Cardinals available. Yes, Amber. What we'll do is, yes, all the Leaf ones are randomized, regardless if it's baseball or not. I'll put all the names into the randomizer and we'll randomize them at the end. Sorry, I didn't see your message pop up in the chat. I'm looking through because I'm on my phone because of the browser. So Yankees and Dodgers. Cards for Rays, done deal. How about that? Better? Yeah, I hit the mic button on my phone because I'm looking at my phone for the chat. So my apologies. Cards for Rays confirmed. Okay. Cardinals, Tampa. All right. Cardinals for Rays done. Yankees, Orioles. Done. Anyone desperate for some marlin? I like it. I like the way you worded that, Worley. White Sox for Marlins. All right. White Sox Marlins. Done and done. Any other offers? Cubs for Padres. All right. Cubs for Padres. Done. Coming up. Done and done. All right. Any other ones? All right. Going once. Going twice. Trade window closed. All right. Bring you guys back over. All righty. Here we go. Let me grab a box. Hold on. All right. We're going to start with the Series 1. No, I didn't see that, Arthur. Really? That's wild. Wow. Okay. I guess that shows how much they really care. And then never showed up to the hearings. I guess that shows how much they really care about it. Yeah. Wow, top loader and penny sleeve. Huh. Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't even know that someone had a trademark for it. I thought that was just a general terminology that everyone used. To me, it almost sounds kind of petty, huh? Penny, to trademark that. I guess I get it. Gonzalez, Colt Keith, Cunha. San Diego team card to 2025, 184 2025. That's a trade right there. Corey Larry. It's a good start. Tyler Phillips. Waldrip. Drew Thorpe retro. Henry Malloy. Kobe Mayo. James Wood. Ricky Henderson, call to the hall. Schwellenbach, don't cease. Huh. Really? I think I'm going to see the Orioles play in June. I don't think I've ever seen Baltimore play before, in person at least. Got sent down. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Casada, me, Ben, and Furtman are going to see Yankees Baltimore in June. Angel Martinez retro while we're up at Fanatics Fest. Foil. I bet he's not, because that's less money too. Ooh, Gunnar Henderson, Grapefruit League orange to 25, 17 to 25. Speak of Baltimore. Yeah, I have not seen a parallel of this year. That's cool with the orange there. Straight up color match, yeah. And a base one behind it. Look at that. Povich. Let's see here. Medelson retro. Yeah, we're laying the table. Yeah, trade wins at work. We're laying the table pretty nicely for Thursday after hitting tonight. Like, setting it up, and then we'll take the day off. So, guys, if you were not here earlier tonight, no Friday stream. I said that on Sunday, but no Friday stream. Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern, noon Central. Heritage High number. I will have it tomorrow. Noel. So, Skeens. So, we're going to do Thursday. And Thursday, once we start at 1 o'clock, we can go and literally until I think we can go 8-9 hours if we have to. Chipper Jones, Truist Park, first pitch. We're not under any real-time constraint on Thursday, so we can go for however long we need to. Jace Young, rookie. Gunnar retro. Nacho Alvarez, Kowser, Albert Pujols. Pujols game-used relic. Cardinals, Corey Larry, that's a trade as well. You don't see anything that stuff with Pujols that often. The Newt Bar. Yeah, you don't see stuff like that with Albert too much anymore. His stuff is just not really widely out there. So 1 o'clock Eastern time, 10 a.m. Pacific time. So late breakfast for the West Coasters on Thursday. And we're going to go until we don't want to go anymore. Kai Bush, Sogard, J-Ram Tops team. Ref Snyder, foil. Dylan Cruz. Ted Williams, retro. Kankowitz. Bliss Bloss. Skeens, 24 greatest hits. And Freddie Freeman to round out the box. All right. Silver pack. Devers. Cade Povich, rookie, Baltimore. Ben Rice, rookie, Yankees. Shun Amador, rookie, Colorado. Colorado is Casey Mitchell. So 3 out of 4 is not bad on the rookies. All right. This is the main event. Let's take it home for tonight. This is the one that Joe McGee chose. He's had the hot hand choosing tonight. Bring this over so you guys can see this edge of it. So it's 2 and 1. So this is Signature Relics again. Vlad Sr., 5 relic auto to 6. 4 of 6. Yeah, Fraley, we're going to put all 30 spots into the random like we do for the other Leaf products. So Vlad Sr., 5 relic auto to 6 for the first hit. Oh, 5 of 6 on this one. Nice. Cal Ripken Jr. Fat Patch, 2 color. Game used to 6. 5 of 6. All right. And this is, whoa, we got a booklet. We have a booklet. This is a first. All right. So this is a dual inscriptions. So this is a dual inscription booklet. Oh my. Pete Rose, Hit King inscription. Reggie Jackson, 3 home run, Game 6, 1977 World Series, dual inscription, book auto to 5, 1 of 5. This is an all baseball box, which is great for us, but especially with Pete no longer with us. Wow. All right. So here's how the random's going to work. Top spot in the random is going to get the dual booklet. Second spot in the random is going to get the Ripken. Third spot's going to get the Vlad Sr. Auto Relic. So the top 3 are going to win this. All righty. Right, here we go. So let me do this. Hold on, just to be fair here. Numbers, dice. 6 times. Here we go. Good luck. Top 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So Fraley wins the dual booklet. Joe McGee gets the Ripken. And Amber with the Vlad Sr. 5-way auto relic. 1, 2, 3. So congratulations, Fraley, on getting the dual inscription booklet. Joe McGee, congratulations on the Ripken. And Amber, congratulations on the Vlad Sr. Nice. That's a great way to end the night, guys. I'm not going to lie. That's a great way to end the night. So that's going to do it for me tonight, guys. We've gone through a lot. We have gone through a lot tonight. This is a lot of fun. We pulled some absolute heaters tonight. So that'll do it. So we're back Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern, noon Central, 10 a.m. on the West Coast. Heritage High number. I reposted the Trinity break. It's in the shop. And we will do this. We'll do some Heritage High number. Finally, a new product. All right. So we'll see you guys on Thursday. Round of third and heading for home. Thank you, guys. This was fun tonight. Needed this. Thank you. I'll see you on Thursday. Good night, everybody.